Hi guys, we are Mike and Aga and we're back with another video.
So I got this cabinet for 20 bucks a couple of days ago and I kind of regret it. I drove like 50 minutes for it. Usually we don't drive that far unless something is really nice. And before I drove there, when I was talking with the lady, I asked if there is anything wrong with it and you know, all that kind of stuff, and all she said was that it needs just a little paint and restoring. And I was like, okay, cool. And is the opposite of what she said. As you can see, the whole top fell off and they screw it on with multiple screws all around and applied some glue, and it still isn't holding, still isn't attached properly. It's got some water damage, which I wasn't aware of as well. It's got loads of chipping on the glass. I did see this one when I went there, but I didn't see all the other ones. And one of the legs is missing the gold part, and this leg, the screw is worn off, so it's literally just holding by the weight of the cabinet, so it probably will need to be glued. And yeah, it's pretty rough. If it would be closer, if I wouldn't drive that far, I wouldn't pick it up, but because I went all that way, I thought I might just as well just take it and we'll see, maybe we'll figure out something. I didn't want to come back empty-handed after like driving almost an hour, so yeah, this is how it's looking. Glass will probably have to go. I was hoping for some stain, but I think we'll have to go with paint on this one. Maybe I'll be able to save some wood look on the inside, but we'll see. Right, let's go.
The middle is caving in a bit, but the problem is if I flip it upside down, I was thinking of just putting it upside down, then the middle is sticking out, so we just have to clean the glue up and glue it back on.
So we found another thing that's broken. There were like tiny screws in random places. Mike took them off and the board on the back seems to be holding well, but we found out that this is loose and this has been glued. There is a glue between, but they didn't clamp it, so it's just like that. And same here, something is holding this side a little better, but I don't know what, we don't even know what it is. We're just gonna have to start with gluing this first and then we'll glue the top. So while the cabinet is drying, the glue is drying, I'm gonna see if these will be stainable. So it does look like real wood, but the brown stuff is really difficult to sand, so it'll probably take a while, but we'll see. I just finished sanding the legs. It looks pretty good. I wiped them wet as well. The cabinet is still drying, unfortunately. The glue didn't catch yet. So I took off the metal caps as well. I was thinking to leave it on two and then leave two without them and put those on the back, but then there is a height difference, so that's not gonna happen. And I think I'm just gonna spray paint those parts gold. So this is now drying. I just wiped the cabinet and I'm gonna start filling the scratches and dings. and we wait again until everything's dry. So I taped up the legs and I'm gonna use metallic gold spray paint. Once this is dry, I'm gonna stain the rest of the leg and clear coat it tomorrow once I'm gonna be painting the whole thing. I took the tape off. I'm gonna let these dry a little longer and then it's time for wood stain. We took off the weights and clamps from the top. I already wood filled it and it looks like it dry, so it is finally time to sand. Now that everything is sanded and wiped, I'm gonna be using restor-a-finish on the inside. Let's see if it's gonna help a little bit.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing to our channel. I got found in a marketplace for 20 bucks. She drove 50 minutes. The lady who sold it to her said nothing's wrong with it, and as you could as you could see, there were loads of screws on the top. It was just, I'm not even sure if it's from the same piece. The glass was chipped on all the corners.
Yeah.
One leg was falling off, and the whole body was basically falling apart. So I guess nothing wrong with it. It's not the same for everybody.
Yeah, but we managed to fix it up and give it a second life. And we paid 20 bucks for it. Materials were around 15, maybe even a little bit less. And we'll be posting it for around $150 on the Facebook Marketplace. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's a really simple piece, but it probably can work in somebody's house like an entry table or something. And right setting is gonna look really good.
Yeah, and we took pictures without the glass, but I think I'm gonna mention in the description that if someone wants the glass, they can have it. It is chipped, but there's no use for it for us, so.
Let us know in the comments below if you like how it turned out, and we're going to see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.